All right, so let's talk about how to make a woman miss you. And I think she has a lot of good things to teach
Does
us.
silence make a woman miss you? So, first of all, if you are dating a woman that is pretty, you know, in tune with who she is and very mature and confident with what she wants in life, you being silent and playing this hot and cold, step in with one foot, step out of one foot all the time and making it so inauthentic and saying to yourself with the intention of, you're coming behind, I have to do this one thing. I have to be silent sometimes so I can get her to like me. Keyword, get her to like me. No, this does not work. Of course, a woman like this is going to feel like she can't connect with you, but also too that you're just playing a game. And also it can kind of give off that like playboy vibe if she's looking for something serious.
And that's the thing, right? Is that I'll say this, it works. Want to know why? Because a woman who's serious will tell you, hey, I don't like that. She'll tell you that. You'll be like, hey, like I like you, but you're too inconsistent. We got to work this out. And she'll give you a try. And to be honest with you, that's not bad, right? Honestly, getting her to complain, it's not bad. Just make sure you don't do it again because it is true. Somebody who's really liked, who really wants something with you, they'll complain to you once or twice, and that's it. They're not gonna stay silent and let and tolerate you. The women who will do that are the women who will retaliate and play that game with you, right? Nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm just saying that it could get a little dirty sometimes, right? So it's like silence does make her miss you, but a serious woman will tell you and be like, "Hey, stop that shit," and if you don't, she'll leave. But a woman who with low self esteem, sometimes they'll stay quiet and so that and it'll allow you to put that venom inside, right? So it really does depend on the woman's self esteem. I don't care if you date a woman with low self esteem, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you who this works on and who this doesn't. And it doesn't make the woman with high self esteem better than the woman with low self esteem. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it from like a place of like of like look at you dating women with low self esteem. Of course you would. Shut the fuck up.
Here's exactly how to make a girl miss you. The secret is you've got to give her a reason to. And that simply won't happen if you continue to keep sending her messages or making yourself too available to her. What you actually need to do is create some distance. Instead of blowing up her phone, shift your focus back to yourself and start putting your energy into your hobbies, your goals, and spending time with the people who matter most to you. When you prioritize your own life, you naturally build this sense of self assurance and value. No girl is interested in the guy that's constantly waiting around for her to change her mind. But all girls are intrigued by the men who have already created an exciting and fulfilling life for themselves. So if you master this, she won't be able to help but start to wonder where you are and wishing that she was a part of this new, exciting, and fulfilled life of yours. So remember, women can't miss a guy who is always there. But if you're busy living a fulfilling life, she won't be able to help but wonder what she's missing.
Problem is that too many guys live loser lifestyles. I just made a video about how to build a social circle on Patreon. Go check that out. But it's not that you don't know how to build social circles, is that a lot of guys just have a lot of anxiety and they're alone a lot. And so the solution to get out of that causes them anxiety. It's really a mental health problem, you know?
Let me know whether you agree or disagree in the comments. And as always, feel free to save this video as a worthwhile reminder. Here are 3 steps to make any girl miss you. Give her space. By creating some distance, you give her the
God,
opportunity
I
to
hate that
wonder where
voice.
you are and what you're doing. A little mystery is good. Prioritize your own life. Focus on your work, fitness, friends, and family. This demonstrates independence, which is highly attractive to women. Share it. Post here and there.
Takes
Skip it.
months. Number one, when you two hang out, make sure it's nearby where she lives. If you guys are having fun and making memories nearby where she lives, she's gonna pass these places regularly.
That's dumb. That is dumb. We're not dogs. The fuck?
And when she's not with you, she's gonna be thinking, oh, the last time I was here, I was with Number 2, always wear the same aftershave whenever you're around her. Subconsciously, she's going to associate this smell with you, and whenever she smells it again, it's going to make her think of you. Number 3, go actually focus on yourself and stop being readily available for her. Don't get me wrong, fast replies are nice.
And the problem is that, again, it's not that they don't know, because every guy knows this. It's just that some guys don't have the emotional capacity to pull away from a girl who they think likes them back. They have way too much anxiety to create that distance. So it comes down. That's why I tell you guys have to meditate. Meditation allows you to lessen your emotional reaction to being alone. Because at the end of the day, you got to learn how to be alone, and not be alone by playing video games, doing drugs. Being alone and being at peace with yourself.
We shouldn't be having the same "what you up to" conversation every 5 minutes. And don't post about it either. Stay low key. Because one, if she knows you're busy but you're not posting to your story, it's going to
Pause.
pique her curiosity.
Pause.
And two,
Pause.
you're going to have more to talk about when you speak later that day. This leads me on nicely to number 4. When you haven't spoken much throughout the day, ask to call her in the evening.
Shut up.
Divided attention. Is that
We miss you and
Oh, she is a
reset you
mommy.
using this method. Don't ask me how this works, but it works every single time. You're going to be using the law of thought transmission. So you're going to be assuming that they are missing you like crazy right now. They realize that they are
All right, shut up, bitch. Like, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, man. Like, seriously.
missing out right now. They are experiencing major FOMO when it comes to not being around you and losing access to you. You're just going to spend your day
Nah, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Listen, man. Honestly, the real way to make a woman miss you is to spend time with her. So that means that you can't make a woman miss you if you just met her at a club. You got to be able to see her on a consistent basis. And it's very difficult to see her on a consistent basis nowadays because a lot of people just don't socialize. So you got to, like for me, for example, if I'm new to a city, I find out what do I like to do. I like to draw, I like to meditate, and I like to go to poetry slams, and I like to play drums. So I'll find jamming groups, I'll find open mic groups, I'll find drawing groups, and I'll find a meditation center. And what I do is I'll just make it a habit of going there consistently. As I do that over the months, there's going to be people who are regulars. And over time, as you see people, you get used to them. You literally get used to them. Like, and if you're consistent, they'll start to expect you in the next time, right? Once they start to expect you, then you pull away. Then you create a day of absence, maybe a day or so. And then that's when they start to say, oh, wow, they're not here. And they start to sense how much you add to the group because people get used to it. It's like furniture. If I come here one day and I don't see this furniture, it's going to feel weird, right? It's the same thing. Like, but I don't feel that weirdness because it's always there. If this furniture wants me to miss it, disappear all of a sudden, and I could feel the emptiness. It's almost like when Will Smith in the last episode of Fresh Prince, where he saw his house empty. He was like, right, and that empty house felt like there was like a feeling of sadness to it. But in order to do that, you got to see them every day. And the problem with too many of you motherfuckers, like you guys don't see women consistently. You guys don't have friends. You guys don't socialize. You guys try to pick up women, but don't socialize. Women fall in love through a natural process of seeing you every day, you not hitting on them, and over time they start to develop feelings from you. And usually these feelings are developed when you're not there. They fall in love in your absence. Right. What I'm trying to tell you is something that should make you feel very good about yourself, because what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need game. Make sure you look good, right? If you're ugly, make sure you're in shape. Make sure you shave. Make sure you do your hair right. Make sure you dress well. I'm saying that if you're not an attractive person, you have to do that, right? And then put yourself in a position where you meet people and be good at what that group does. For example, if I go to an art group and we all draw together, well, I'll make sure to get better at art because they value art, and by me getting better at art, it raises my value within that group. And hopefully some of the women there admire my art, and over time they develop feelings for me because you develop a friendship, right? So it's friend zone game, to be honest with you. And it does work. It's how ugly guys get with really attractive women. It's really how they do it, you know? But the problem is that a lot of guys just don't have the patience. They want quick game. How do I get her number now? I'm like, don't get her number today, man. Wait. See, you're gonna see her. You go to a lot of guys go to art groups and they try to get a girl's number in the art group. I'm like, dude, no, like just wait a few months. If she likes you, eventually you're gonna get her number. Don't blow it up. Don't blow up the mystery. Wait a little bit, right? I've seen that. I've had women ask for my number the first time they meet me. Okay, that's fine. Okay. But that's because I went up and gave a story. It was during a poetry slam. I gave a story of how me getting mugged, and she found the story so amazing. And then she was like, "Man, you're such a great storyteller. Here's my number." Well, because you want to know why I was a good storyteller, and they didn't know. It's because I'm a YouTuber. I know how to talk. And so within that poetry slam, it's a performative thing. Of course, I'm gonna stand out. I'm applying what I'm teaching you guys. But the problem is that a lot of guys are just afraid of socializing. And so they wanna get girls at a distance through online game. And it's like, nah, dude, you're gonna get rejected. You're not good looking. You're gonna get rejected online. The only way for a woman to overlook your looks is for her to see you on a consistent basis, get used to it, and get used to you. And when they get used to you, they forget how ugly you are. And over time, they start to develop feelings. Sometimes the feelings are romantic. Sometimes it's just a friendly feeling, and that's fine. But they have friends, right? Don't hate on them. If she has friends, and she likes you as a person, she might recommend you to some friends. That's how that works. I'm giving you guys the blueprint, man. I'm giving you guys the blueprint. Man, that girl is fine as fuck, man. I don't know why. She's fine as fuck. Anyways, man.
All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my folk dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.